talk about the flow state. A flow state is where all success is achieved. Does that make sense? When you find yourself in a flow state, things magically fall into your hands. What does that mean? What is flow state? Flow state, when you practice your skill set daily or weekly, when it becomes natural to you. You see, a job interview, for example, is coming up maybe in the next week or 2 or 3. What do you do prior to that? That's what we want to master. We want to practice daily the questions, the answer. Not only that, we want to practice the body language, the pause, the break, the breath, all those little gimmicks in between that set you apart from everybody else. We want to practice every single day. That means that you will magically fall into what we call the flow state. When you are in the flow state, everything flows towards you naturally. You don't have to suffer anymore. You don't have to wonder. So what do I say? Because let's say you have been practicing the question and the answers daily. It becomes natural to you to answer those questions. Even if you don't know the answer, you will find something to say that will show that you are comfortable, you are confident. Again, a job interview is not about getting the answer right or wrong. It's all about assessing your ability to deliver, your skill set. How do you communicate your knowledge, your wisdom to others? How do you share your values? What do you stand for in life? It's not about getting one particular question answered correctly, and nobody cares about those questions anyway. They want to see, are you resourceful? Are you willing to share? What are your strengths? What do you stand for? What are your values in life? What do you believe in? Every company has culture. So they want to bring people who are in alignment with their values. That's why you need to practice these questions and answer daily. So you flow naturally, because people are unconsciously attracted to people who just naturally share their knowledge and their power, their transferable skill set. Are you tracking? So let's say you used to work at a previous company for 10 years. What did you learn? How was it on a day-to-day basis? Can you communicate those things naturally? Right? So for me, every single day I go into my clean room. We have a drawing in front of us. We have customer drawing in front of us. Something specific the customer is asking from us. And we have all the components come from the warehouse, and we do inventory. Make sure we have all the elements we need to build the perfect assembly for the customer. If any component is missing, we stop production and ask the warehouse to provide us with that particular component, because we want our customer to be extremely happy. That's what I do on a daily basis, and I manage a people of 10 to 20 people, and I give them instructions, and I go behind them. Make sure the instruction is understood and followed. And at the end, I review all the works to make sure it's done according to company protocol and procedure and SOPs and CGMPs. Are you tracking? So every single day, I want to practice telling that same story of what I do. What I'm doing now in my job will determine if I'm qualified for the next job. That's why we have to be able to communicate effectively. What do you do? I love people. I manage people. I help them grow. I help them transform. I provide them training and make sure the training is effective by analyzing and reviewing their performances to make sure, okay, my training was effective. Do I need to make any changes? No? Yes? They ask me a question. I make myself available. Those are the things I do daily. So I want to practice telling that same story every single day. And when you fell into the flow state, things magically comes towards you. Remember, the job that you are doing now or you have done in the past 10 years will determine the kind of company or job you go into in the future. That's why you have to fall in love with you being able to tell that story every single day, easily, effortlessly. What challenges you face daily, how you overcome them, how you empower yourself. What are you doing right now to become better, stronger, and more mature? Those are the things that the interview is trying to assess or get out of you. Are you tracking? So get into the flow state by practicing daily. If you want to master all these very quickly, click below. You will see a website that looks just like this. I want you to click buy this, and you will go to the next page where you will give me $3. Yes, you will give me $3, and I will give you my new ebook. It will help you. Make sure you click pay. Okay, it will help you master all these states very quickly and become stronger, more powerful, more mature, and I promise you it will change your life forever. Bye bye.